Welcome back to Mondays with Megan, where I teach you more about the environment while stuck at home. Just because we're stuck at home doesn't mean that we can't be outside, and today we're going to do some outside stuff. Today we're going to learn more about pollinators, but before we can learn about pollinators, we have to learn what pollination is and how it occurs. Pollination is the reproductive process of certain plants, and what happens is you have pollen from one flower that is then transferred to another flower where it connects with the pistil, and when they unite and if everything is successful, you will then have a seed that grows or fruit that grows. If you suffer from allergies caused by pollen, you're more than familiar with plants that are pollinated by the wind. But plants can also be pollinated by animals and insects, and they are called pollinators. And again, why, Megan, do we care about pollinators? Well, because they're keystone species. Keystone species are those specific things in the food web where if we take them out, then all havoc breaks loose, and we don't want that. There are lots of things that we do as humans that harm pollinators, which is why you hear all the time about protecting the bees. Whether it's removing habitat by actually physically removing it, whether it's spraying it with herbicide, or just damaging the environment in some way, we need to figure out how to support them better. We can support them better by planting pollinator-friendly gardens. We can support them by changing the level on our lawnmower so that we're not mowing as low to the ground, removing them. We can also just let our lawn grow for a while. Let the pollinators do what they need to do and then mow the grass. How do we find them? We just take a look outside. Before you can go and do the fun things outside, you'll need to do one of two things. Download the Seek app, which looks like this, or go to iNaturalist.org and create a profile. So the way this works is when you go outside, you take your app, you take a picture of whatever your item is that you're trying to identify. Sometimes it takes a second to get the angle right, and then you take a picture and it'll save it, and it'll tell you all kinds of information about the organism that you're looking at. Now go outside, take some pictures, and learn what's around you. If you are watching this during the pandemic, I want you to make sure that you are being socially distant and abiding by the laws in your area to make sure you stay protected.